Yeah, well,
It wouldn't make a good start to a YouTube video.
keep the
I'm thinking.
edited out
Alright,
stuff. Keep it.
whenever you're ready. Whenever you're
I'm
ready.
ready. Is it started?
The man was born ready. God
Yeah,
save.
Yeah. Don't worry, you can edit all this out. They're running. So.
Alright, so, hello.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Ken.
Hi, I'm Emma.
Hi, Emma. I'm a director of Freedom Works UK, and we are a coaching company. And the purpose of this video is to offer a coaching session for you on your business.
Okay.
We coach people in business or in life or in career
Okay.
to get where they want to go to.
Okay.
Right? So introduce yourself, say what you do as a business. Yeah, please.
Okay, my name is Emma, and what I do is a type of emotional release work. So it's kind of help people to kind of, so if they have a kind of overlying issue, I help to find out what the belief system is under that, and then we change that. I specifically want to be working with like women who are kind of lost in terms of their life purpose and who are in a job that they don't feel fulfilled in and feel like there's some other gift that they have inside them that they need to get out.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in terms of men, do you work with men and
I do work with men. They kind of just come to me as well. Like men with other issues, like that want to connect more with their emotions. I mean, I can obviously help anyone, but I'm niching it down to those people because I had a very specific kind of life purpose crisis myself. So for that reason, I feel like I can help these people in a deeper way because I've gone through that exact thing myself.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Okay. And thank you for agreeing to do this coaching session. I just want to say this is a real coaching session. It's not just set up for the video. And then, as I said, I'm a business coach, so I'll be coaching you in your business in
Okay.
order that to benefit you from the coaching.
Okay.
And what's going to happen is the videos can be edited, and we're going to offer it on our website as a free, coaching session for people who want to business coaching, as an example.
Okay.
And we do one of these a month, so every month there'll be a different business or a different type of person taking the coaching.
Oh, cool.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. Also, when we do our workshops, everything that you say is usually confidential, which means we won't tell anyone else. So, but this is a video.
Yeah.
So,
Probably not confidential now.
exactly. So, but if there's anything that comes up, you want to have don't want to be on the video.
Yeah.
Tell me, we'll stop the video and we'll do the coaching, and then but don't do that all the time.
Okay.
Just hello, yeah, well, I'm Ken.
We'll just edit the whole thing out, yeah.
So okay. So thank you for agreeing to do that as well. All right. So let's start with so you spoke about your business, right? So what's working in your business at the moment?
Well, at the moment I've kind of transitioned to other things. It was working really well for a while. Like I was doing one, like I was offering people, like doing a call with them where I'd do a quick reading of them, we'd have a chat about what they do, and then I'd make them an offer. That kind of was working for a while, and then it kind of stopped working. So I feel like I need to start doing talks, and I've had a lot of resistance to going out and actually doing that.
So the question was, there's something working at the moment, right, in your business?
Yeah, I mean I have clients and it's working
Yeah, so you've
quite
got
well.
clients.
Yeah,
Okay, so that's working.
yeah.
And then the next question is, what's not working right now for you?
Well, like in terms of like making it sustainable at the moment, it's not. So I've kind of moved on. I've kind of taken a step back and I'm doing some other things at the moment, which is not really where I want to be.
Sure.
Because I was quite heavily invested in this, and I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm all in at the start of the year, and now I feel like I've stepped back because it just felt a bit disappointed or something.
Okay. So if you go back to the bits that's working,
Yeah.
why are the things that's working?
Because what I do is really works, and it's a really powerful way of changing people,
Okay.
and it's like immediately impactful. So the actual but what I do is a bit hard to describe. It's a bit outside people's normal kind of awareness zone, so they don't really understand what it is and how it can help them. And I think I've had some difficulty articulating that to them in a way that's meaningful, in a way that they can understand, and in a way that they're willing to kind of take the leap and jump in and have a go.
So it's the issue in terms of people understanding what you do.
I think so. I think that's part of it.
Okay.
And also like fully investing in it, because I don't not really interested in doing like small bits of work with people. I want to go really deep. So I've kind of been focusing on that.
Mhm.
So that's probably another reason why things have slowed down a little bit.
Okay. So how is your work structured when you coach people? How is it structured?
Well, basically, I talk to them. I generally work over the phone, or else they come to me.
Mhm.
I ask them what issues what has been coming up for them, and what they want to work on.
Mhm.
And then it starts off with, so how is it manifesting in their life at the moment? Then there's a kind of digging process to find out what the underlying fear is,
Mhm.
and then kind of we just release that, and they notice a shift immediately.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you have any testimonials from people
Yeah.
that's successful? With?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So that's all useful, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. So then, what is the main issue or the circumstances that you're facing right now that prevents you to? Because what you do works, right?
Yeah.
And when people do it, they get really good results. Right?
Yeah.
There's something other than the fact that people don't understand that could be stopping you from becoming successful in what you want to do.
Well, yeah, I think it's probably like been thinking about doing these talks for a long time, and it's like
Mhm.
I have a lot of resistance, and I've been working on it,
Mhm.
but like there's still a little something
So
there.
you're resisting doing the talks in public.
Yeah.
And then talking about what you're doing.
I did one about a year ago, but I wasn't really set up to do it. I didn't really understand how to manage it and everything. I think I do have more of an understanding of that now.
Okay.
But then I was like, okay, I have to get a job, and that's kind of taken over now again. So I've
So
taken
in
a step
terms
back
of
from the whole
an
thing.
issue, what's the issue that stops you from actually saying, okay, I'm going to do this now, and then really committing to it, versus procrastinating or
Yeah, well, it's like I feel like I've tried that before and it didn't work. So I kind of have this record in my head because it's a very recent record
Mhm.
that I was all in before and it didn't work.
So it
So
was all in before and it
yeah,
so the issue that it didn't work.
yeah.
What about it that stops you from actually taking it on doing again? What do you say to yourself about that? So it didn't work and
Well, it feels risky. It feels very uncomfortable where I am now.
mhm.
But I don't know. There's a discomfort about that because there's an instability. I've had like
So
instability.
is it like it didn't work before, so it's not going to work again?
Yeah, that's probably something like that.
Like that. Like, 'cause that could be the issue, right?
Yeah,
And then usually people get stopped by an issue and also a circumstance.
yeah,
So the circumstance at the moment, I think, is money because you need to an income, and because you think, okay, I can't put all the time into this because I won't make the money I want to make.
yeah.
So
there's
the issue
both of
is
those
that
issues.
you're
Yeah,
not sure whether to start again because you failed before, and the circumstance
Yeah.
you don't have the money, so you don't have the time to actually put it
yeah,
together. So,
yeah. I think that's a fair
Okay.
that's a fair
Situation,
summary of
right?
the situation.
Okay, good. So, looking at a completely different situation, right? So, what we do is when I coach people, I ask them what's at stake for them.
Hmm.
Let me explain what I mean by what's at stake. So imagine instead of talking to you or coaching, I went to a betting shop and bet on a horse.
Mhm.
I bet £5.
All right.
Now, if the horse loses, it's not a big deal.
Not a
for
big
me.
deal.
But if I bet my house on the horse,
Yeah.
it's a very big deal, right? So if I bet my house on the horse, I will take it seriously. I will probably go to the stables and check out all the jockeys and make sure the horses aren't drugged and
Yeah.
really take it seriously, right?
Mhm.
Right. So if I bet my house on the horse and I lost, I
Yeah.
won't be just losing a house.
Yeah.
I'll be losing is the how it feels to be homely, and so it's the way of being that house represents to me that I'll
Yeah.
be losing.
Mhm.
Right? So in your life, if you had everything perfectly working in your business and in your life, what way of being would that be for you?
What do you mean by way of being?
Being like if say for example, if your business is running really well,
Mhm.
your life is going exactly the way you dreamt of. And you could say, I've been fulfilled, or my dreams are fulfilled, or I feel satisfied in life, or I'm talking about a way of being in life that you feel, you're a human being,
Yeah.
like there's nothing missing. So you're being fulfilled, or you've been satisfied, or you feel you've been confident, or whatever way of being.
Ways of being.
Yeah. So you had everything perfect.
Confidence,
Yeah.
secure, Stable, that's a big one for me.
Secure and stable.
Yeah, there are the main
Those are the
three.
so confidence, secure, and stable.
Yeah,
So what's at stake for you in your life is confidence. Being you experiencing life confidently, or you experiencing life stable, and
Yeah.
you can experience life secure. So
Yeah.
that's what's at stake for you.
yeah.
Right. If you had all those three things, what result would that represent in your life right now? In your business, for example, sorry, not life.
Well, if I had those things in my life right now, I'd feel more confident to take the risks that I need to take. I'd feel more secure in reaching out and doing things and just going for it and
Okay.
kind of being all in again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the purpose of the coaching is for you to get that restore that balance in
Yeah.
your life. A, in your mindset,
Yeah.
and then B, then taking it into action. So you put in every day, you take daily action, so that at stake gets fulfilled.
Yeah, because that whole
Right.
taking daily action thing has fallen to
Exactly.
the wayside.
Exactly, but there's a reason for that. 'Cause
Yeah.
what people do is people are addicted to doing.
Yeah.
So see, you have a problem. So what you do is, or what human beings does, they go and say, okay, I'm going to do lots of things about it. I'm going to do lots of research, or do lots of courses, or study lots of books, or go to coaches, or do lots of things.
Yeah.
And I hope that's going to get results, like some action is going to happen because of that doing.
Yeah.
And so when that results happen, then I get to be satisfied, or then I get to be secure, and I get to be free, and I get to be confident.
Mhm.
That way of life never works out now,
Yeah, 'cause
because
you've got to be all those things now.
it's like you're doing all the stuff, but you're not experiencing anything.
Yeah.
So what I do in my coaching is to turn it around and say, okay, what way of being that you need to do now? So we created that stake as a way of being for you.
Yeah.
So if you're being that way, what action would you take based on that way of being?
Yeah, I mean, I'd approach places and start talking about these
And you
things.
could do it like we could do it now.
Yeah.
And when you
it's
do it
possible.
now, you have that experience of doing it.
Yeah.
And when you have the experience, you will have a result. You know, results are like that. Results
Yeah.
are the positive or negative.
Mhm.
People make this mistake that making the results are all about themselves. So if the results are bad, they're bad, or results are good, they're good.
Yeah.
Results are just results.
They're just results.
It's
Yeah.
like what people do. It's like it's
They
like
personalize
pile of
it.
logs on a river. They tie
Yeah.
themselves onto the pile of
Yeah.
logs, and then if they go down a waterfall, they're gone.
Yeah.
Results aren't like that. Results is an expression of you, but that's not you.
Yeah. I got
Who
it.
you are is who you're being, how you experience life.
Yeah.
So if you turn your vision of your business and your life into that way of being, so being, what did you say?
Secure
Secure.
and confident and stable.
Secure, confidence. So would you write that down so that, because that can keep that, you can keep that for you.
Mhm.
Stable. Okay. So being secure, confident, stable.
Yeah.
What would a secure, confident, stable, what action would a secure, confident, stable person do right now in your business so that your business is successful?
They would be like setting up groups and meetups and being more actively doing the networking that I need to be doing and meeting the right people and joining groups that I need to be doing.
You've been
Things that I haven't been
You've
doing.
been, yeah, exactly. You've been,
Yeah.
you've been in, but it's been in action from a different point of view, from a different mindset.
Yeah, well, I mean, I was in action really hardcore for a while, and
Mhm.
then it just dropped off because I
Yeah,
just kind of
because
lost
your
it.
mindset was lost in the problem, in the issue and the circumstance.
Yeah,
So now like everyone has issues and circumstance.
sure.
Right? Well, if you don't have the issue and circumstance, that's the time when you're there. Right?
Yeah.
So you're likely you're going to have them in the future. So, but if you took on being the way secure, confident, and stable. You know, you can deal with any issue or circumstance. It's just an issue or
Sure.
circumstance. It's not a
Yeah.
big deal. Even if it's a big deal, it's still a big, issue or circumstance.
Mhm.
And you don't have choice in issues and circumstances because life throws them at you. Well, you have a choice in who you're being about it.
Yeah,
And then when you know who you're being about it, then nothing can push you off that.
yeah,
And as long as you take action based on that way of being,
yeah.
then you will have results. And
Mhm.
the problem with results is sometimes it takes a long time to realize it will become successful out of the results. And sometimes you have to fail to learn what you need to learn.
Yeah,
So maybe if you look at all the things that you failed in the previous times when you're trying to do,
Mm-hmm.
and what can you learn from those failures?
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely learned things from the last time I did a talk, so I feel like I would do it very differently now.
Yeah. So there's a lesson to be learned.
Sure.
So now you could be this way and take the action, do the talks, create the meetup groups, but then act based on that experience,
Yeah.
rather than using it as a way to beat yourself up or get lost or
Get lost in other things.
in other things. So there's you can
Distracted
make
by
this
the other shiny balls.
exactly. Because this is the one you really like.
Yeah.
This is the one that makes the difference to you.
Yeah.
Right. So okay. So what action are you going to take between now and tomorrow night, based on this well-being, to put your business on the right track?
I could send out a meetup invite and
Have you got a meetup?
yeah.
Okay. And how
So-
many people in your meetup at the moment?
I am not sure. I also took over one that was kind of related to a similar theme,
Okay.
so I could put it on both.
How about reviving your meetup? Maybe the meetup group.
Yeah.
Create a new feature, like a front page for it, and so you're enthusiastic, and it reflects
Yeah.
on the meetup. There's
Yeah.
something's happening here,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden people will say, okay, I'm going to join this meetup, and then maybe create some meetups to come in the near future.
And I need to start teaching yoga again as well. That's something.
Okay,
else.
so when are you going to do that?
Well, yeah, the excuse I've been given is finding a venue, because I have had venues before and I've just had a tough time getting enough people to come, so it's kind of just loses the energy.
Well, there's this venue here. This is a tough place to book. Because in the daytime it's impossible.
Yeah.
In the evenings it's a bit clash. There's another venue called YMCA in Barbican, which it's a bit noisy because it's in the middle of a hostel.
Right.
It's a really good venue as a venue space. It's bigger than this space actually,
Mm-hmm.
and which you could use for it. Well, the thing with venues is if you talk to a lot of people, they'll point to lots of different venues.
Yeah.
It's about being there and taking the action, talking to people, getting to know people. Even if you put up a notice on your meetup, say I'm looking for a venue for yoga, somebody might know it.
Yeah.
If you scream it and then people hear it, they will help you.
Mm-hmm.
So as a one thing in terms of your business, so you're going to set up your meetup group and start reviving that. So creating meetups. In terms of your yoga, in terms of finding a venue, what action are you going to take from being secure, confident, and stable?
Yeah, I mean, check out that venue that you mentioned.
Yeah.
And reach out to the people on the meetup group and ask them if they know of any venues that might be suitable around this area.
Okay. So by this time next week, what results are you taking on to promise from this well-being?
Well, I mean, I'll have asked people, so hopefully I'll have got some feedback regarding the venues by next week,
Mm-hmm.
and I will have kind of set a date for the first. Found a venue for that as well. That's the other thing.
Mm-hmm.
Venue for, you said this would be a good venue for that.
Yeah, I could give you the name of the person who has been asked. Because there are different rooms in different places.
Okay, so this would probably be a good place to start to run one.
Yeah.
Start and see if people come.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. So finally, I got a quote from someone I really admire, who's like a mentor to me, although I've never met him. But
Who was that?
it's a guy called Werner Erhard. All right.
Right.
It's about promises. So now you just made a promise to me, so I'm going to ask you to read it.
A promise has real power. A promise made from the stand that who you are is your word engages you as a participant. You cease to be a spectator, and your words become actions that actually impact the world. With a promise, you create a condition that supports your commitment rather than your moods. When motivational dialogue, thoughts and feelings, likes and dislikes, moods, etc., come up about your preference versus your commitments, you disregard that dialogue in favor of doing what you said you would do solely because you said so. You distinguish yourself from your psychology. In that moment, you are your word as an action, rather than only as an idea you have or a burden you carry. In that moment, the promise becomes who you are rather than something you said, and your relationship to the world shifts. You find yourself producing results that seem discontinuous and unpredictable from the point of view of a spectator. The experience is one of joy, fearlessness, irrepressible energy and satisfaction. Werner Erhard.
Thank you. So I'd like you to take that quote on and actually use that to empower yourself to keep your promise to yourself in terms of being
That's really
yourself,
nice, yeah.
and also taking on your action. Okay?
Okay.
Anything else I can do to help you right now in this coaching session?
No, I think that's a good start.
Thank you very much, and thank you for agreeing to be in the coaching session.
Thank you.
Okay? Take care.
Thanks.
Thanks.